What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trev, and I'm back with another video. I wanted to make this quick video because I was thinking about this shit before I went to go get a haircut and went to the barber, because I was watching this movie on Netflix called All Quiet Along the Western Front, or All Quiet on the Western Front. I don't remember the exact title, but I was watching that movie, and bro, that movie was lit. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, that movie was lit. It was a hard movie, bro. Like, this movie was hard, even though it was about war, and I'm very anti-war. I'm very against people throwing their lives away for nothing, and I'm very against, like, just unnecessary violence. But that movie was good as hell because, it taught me a lot about bravery and the sacrifices that people went through just to live in the world that they want to. And it taught me a lot of how people throughout history have been using violence to justify their wars. And, that movie just showed me how horrific war is. And I wanted to talk a lot about, like, what is bravery? Like, what do we define as brave, especially in today's society? Because you see a lot of weird stuff, a lot of things that are popularized that they say is brave, but it's not brave. It's more foolish and debauchery. Like, they say these Twitch streamers are brave for putting themselves out online. But honestly, if you have a bit of confidence, it's not that hard to do this internet, YouTube, social media stuff. Especially when you sit in front of, like, a desk all day and you wear cat ears or something stupid like that. But it's hard to do things in life that are truly challenging, like go to war when you don't want to go to war, or fight for what you believe in when everybody's telling you no. Like, you gotta understand that in life, people are gonna constantly say certain things are brave that aren't brave, but things that are truly brave will stand the test of time. Like, I felt like like watching that movie, I felt like a huge respect for a lot of the World War I veterans, because they was really, like, in the trenches fighting. They were getting burnt alive for a country that disrespects them, and they were just doing all that stuff to survive. And then years later, they had to fight again in another World War II. And I was like, dang, those people are really brave, because even though they were scared, like, there was a scene in the movie where he was terrified to go over the trench and fight because, he could get his head shot off or he could die, and there's like a massive loss of life going on around him, but he still did it anyway. Even though he was shaken, even though he could have died, he pushed forward and he persevered. And that's the kind of spirit that we need to have in today's society, the spirit of bravery. I'm not saying the spirit of throwing your life away for nothing, especially the government, but that spirit of bravery to fight through adversity even though things are going on around me. And that's true bravery to me. Like, people like that, and people like my grandfather or my father who served in the military or who was a firefighter, they inspire me because they made these ultimate sacrifices for people, and they were truly brave. And I never take that for granted. I never take for granted living a middle-class life because of their sacrifices, because things are a lot easier now than they were back then. And we have our own challenges, but it's nowhere near the challenges they had, because they didn't have technology or nothing. So they believe whatever was on the news or the Farmer's Almanac or whatever the fuck they had. But I really appreciate things like that, because that's true bravery. And I try to be brave every day of my life. I try to at least show up to work. I try to go to the gym. I try to just not be a waste of life, because a lot of people paved the way for the freedoms I have today, and I truly understand that. And in fact, sometimes I do a little bit of work for the military, and I'm trying to do other things, but it's just like, you have to appreciate what you have in life, and you have to be truly brave. Not like this new brave that people are saying, or, oh, it's okay to be not okay. Not that kind of brave. You want to be really brave. Like, you want to be the type of brave that goes and perseveres through adversity, real adversity, like dying or providing for your family. You want to go through that adversity and be truly brave like that. And that movie showed me more than anything that we need to toughen up like our ancestors were, and we need to be strong in the face of adversity like they were. But that movie was lit. I recommend all of you watch it on Netflix and basically learn from it, and tell me what you guys think about that and what you define as brave in today's society. And I'm not talking about the brave, y'all know the brave I'm talking about, the brave that say it's okay to be okay, it's okay to be weak. Not that kind of brave. I'm talking about real bravery. So tell me some things you guys think are brave, and definitely check that movie out. It's a little bit graphic though, so don't watch it in front of kids or nothing crazy, because like, a dude got burnt on fire on there, and it was crazy. But the movie is good, and you all will love it. And I'm not going to spoil the ending, because the ending was tragic and it was good. But anyway, that's the video I wanted to make today. And just basically be brave, guys. Be brave in whatever's going on and whatever adversity you face in life. Thank you.